Well, the 3 p.m. move on the Nifty has been to hold on to 21,250 as a resistance mark. So it's now about 20 points away from there. It's on account of HUL, L&T, Bajaj Auto, all these names which have moved off the highs and currently at the lower end of today's trading range, which keeps the Nifty in check, despite the Nifty Bank having moved well above that 47,800 mark as well. There was a big fall yesterday. There is some recovery today. What are the dealing rooms making of that? Our favorite segment, D Street Chatter, comes alive right now with Nimesh getting us an insight. Nimesh.
Hi, Mangalam. Good day of trade. It's a good recovery from the lows of today's trade. But again, it's been a very volatile day of trade. If you ask a trader, he will say that it's a very difficult market to trade. The kind of moves you've seen, every 10 minutes the Nifty would move fastly 20-50 points. So that's the kind of a trade in today's market. From a flow perspective, again, it's a mixed day of trade. But a bit of bias towards the large cap is what I understand from a flow perspective from the larger FIs. The good part is the broader markets have also recovered in today's trade after the sharp sell-off. The index is up more than 0.5%, but a lot of individual names have attempted a good pullback in today's trade. But again, the way the PSUs have moved, it clearly suggests that the leader of this bull market is with the PSU. So entire PSU basket is buzzing in trade. The PSU banks, the PSU power companies, the PSU index is up more than 1%. But a lot of individual PSUs are gaining in today's trade. So again, from a flow perspective, a mixed day, but it's been extremely volatile, and that's been a difficult part from a trader's perspective.
Nimesh, good afternoon. In terms of individual names, what's on your list?
Hi, Prashant. So in terms of individual stocks, the first stock on my list is IndoBorax and Chemicals. A small company we normally don't talk about, 650 crore market cap, been buzzing off late. Today is up 6%. This month the stock is up, gained nearly 20%. I understand the street is anticipating some sort of a corporate development in this company very soon. So that's the reason why that stock is excited off late. The second stock is Delhivery. Mangalam spoke to the management a few days back. There were some reports as well, non-deal roadshow reports, and looks like some bit of interest seems to be back in that particular stock. So for the third day running, the FI interest is quite high, so expect high delivery volumes in Delhivery even in today's trade. The third name is Maruti. Nothing specific, but for the last many days, the feedback is some bit of institutional interest seems to be weighing off. There is a large long-only investor who's looking to trim the position in Maruti, and that's the reason why that stock has been under pressure, and that's the case today as well. And the last name is ShyamMetalics. It's been part of my charter list few times. Every now and then there is an anticipation that the promoter block will come very soon. The promoter holding is quite high at 81.5%, and they need to bring it to 75. So the stock is buzzing in trade today. It still looks like some bit of HNI action is back, but the trigger would be the promoter stake sale just to bring it to 75. That could be the next big trigger to watch out in ShyamMetalics.
IndoBorax, right? That's a new one. So it's always interesting to hear these names. I was on the website. They say that I mean, in the industry must be pretty well known because it says IndoBorax is synonymous with boric acid and is referred to as the industry standard for many comparisons made in the industry. You refer to the market cap 650 crores. Anything else you can tell us? Who's the counterparty?
Let it be, Prashant. But I'll just briefly talk about IndoBorax. I was just reading a bit on that company. It looks like they're one of the leaders in the boric acid, boric powder businesses. That's one part. And I was just looking at the numbers as well. A small company, but they have an operating margin of 30%. That was a bit of an eye-opener for me. On a 250 crore or 220, 230 crore top line, they've reported almost 30% operating margin in FY23. So margin looks good. I don't know if the company is getting bought over, but there is a chatter of some corporate development, and that's why the stock is also rallied 20% in this month.
It's incredible. IndoBorax. I remember yesterday he brought up Taneja Aerospace. And then before that there was, I remember.
Taneja is a well-known, for those who tracked to the 2004 to 2007.
I was in school that time, Prashant. I'm sorry.
You make me. Taneja used to, I'll tell you, Mangalam, Taneja used to be, because it was a real estate bull market.
Yep.
Taneja, I remember Bangalore. I don't know what they do. So there used to be aircraft repair, etc. There were a lot of land in Bangalore. So it used to buzz and it went up like mad on the value of that real estate. So that was the story with Taneja Aerospace. But you're absolutely right. I mean, we get to hear something completely new with Nimesh.
And today the wordplay was delivery volumes in delivery. All right. Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC-TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC-TV18 on all the social media platforms.